Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Jasmy update. We have had crazy price action in recent days. Can you believe that from this low right here to the very top, there was something like a 30+% increase, and just 2 days later we are down something like 19-20%. That's really crazy. But welcome to crypto, everybody. This is the norm of the day, right? We want to look at our price set and see what exactly is happening right here. But before getting there, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Jasmy content will now be able to find this video much more easily. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Jasmy on a regular basis. And without me running around too much, let me actually get into the real stuff. So yes, we were looking at this price set 2 days ago, saying that we are now sitting in resistance, and for sure we got that rejection. That is not something that I'm really happy about, but it is what it is, right? So what exactly is going to happen right here? I'm going to show you a structure that I believe is actually optimistic for the Jasmy price set, because what I normally do is when I don't have a clear read on a price set like this one, I go ahead and flip the price set so that I get rid of all the bias that I have, right? So normally when you would be looking at this price set, like if you would flip it, it would now look like something that is in a bull market, right? So you can see the price set going to the upside like this and breaking like crucial, support levels right here. And then I've seen this happening time and again in markets. I'll show you examples, obviously, but what we see here on the Jasmy price set is that if we would flip the price set and make this thing look like a bull market, this is where you get rejected more often than not, and you would be expecting something like this to the downside, right? Obviously this price set is flipped, as I've already mentioned, and this would actually mean that the Jasmy price set would be going to the upside. So let's go ahead and look at the example that I was actually talking about right here. So the example I'm talking about is the Ethereum price set. So what we are going to do here is I'm going to show you this structure. Look at this. This is what I'm saying is looking similar to what the Jasmy price set has been doing. You can see the highlighted area is basically a fractile, right? This is the fractile that we are going to copy, right, and paste it on our Jasmy price set. So you can see the Ethereum price set in a rally to the upside here, and then slowly starting to get to the downside right here. You break an important level of support right here, your initial support, and then finally you have a retrace, crash, retrace again, and then finally you get rejected going to the downside. This would be a very good scenario for the Jasmy price set, as I have already mentioned, because the Jasmy price set is actually flipped, right? So let's go back to our Jasmy price set and paste this fractal right here so that we can have a clear read. But let me go ahead and delete all these other parts. We don't necessarily need them at the moment. So what I want you to see is at first sight, obviously you can't pinpoint the similarities, but what you can also see is there is a clear rally to the upside, and you can see some important levels here. For example, on this Ethereum price set here, you can see that this was your initial support level. Let me go ahead and highlight it. So this is your initial level of support here on the Ethereum price set, right? This is your initial level of support, and this is also your initial level of support here on the Jasmy price set. So this is our first point of similarity, right? And look at what happens at that point of support. This is where you have your first break right here after this whole rally. After this whole rally here on the Ethereum price set, you back test that line of support, and then you continue to the upside, setting your new high, right? Obviously the Jasmy price set took longer to do that, and this is when the high was set. But what you also notice is once you break below that line right here, you break below that line, you just go in a straight line. Obviously on the Ethereum price set, because the numbers are much bigger, you can't really see it as you can see it on the Jasmy price set here. And then obviously you try one more time, to get above that line, slightly getting there, right? Slightly getting there. Obviously you come down, not setting a new low, and then finally you push to the final push, which exactly is where I'm thinking the Jasmy price set is, right? So that will be right here for the Jasmy price set, and you would actually be expecting for downward price action to continue like this. So that would look like what I've just drawn right here for the Jasmy price set, right? But remember, this is a flipped chart, so this is actually something that is very bullish. What we are going to do now, we are going to go ahead and uninvert or unflip this price set, and you can see how bullish that would look like, right? So we would actually break above our major resistance at $0.008 per Jasmy, and then finally we can have the bull run that we are looking for to all of us, right? Obviously the Jasmy price set has been suppressed in the last 2 days or something like that because of the news that broke about Binance US delisting it. But I don't think it's a big issue really, because if the reason that they are delisting it is because of the volume, obviously it means that it doesn't affect global markets of the Jasmy price. The volume was already insignificant, right? It is what it is, right? But I don't have a doubt that we actually have a big community. I remember I started covering Jasmy when there were only like 19,000 holders of Jasmy, but right now it's something like 46 or close to 47 or even 48,000 Jasmy holders at this point. So the community is growing. I don't have a doubt that they would be delisting it because there is no interest, but there could be no interest on that specific exchange. But at the same time, you can actually keep your tokens there, and then maybe you can move them whenever you want, or you can just move them to another exchange like Coinbase or something like that, right? Obviously this is not financial advice, but it's something that I would actually consider doing if I was living in the United States of America, right? So going back to our Gate.io price set here on the Jasmy price set, we were actually looking for a backtest to show up here for this falling wedge that we have, which has got great price targets. As we have already mentioned right here, we're looking at 4.5 cents at the very minimum, and then we are looking at something like 9 to 11 cents there at the best case scenario here for the Jasmy price set. We obviously don't know when it's going to happen, but at the moment we still have got a successful backtest right here. Let's see what happens. The range is really wide and very big, but I mean, what do you expect? This is crypto, right? Because you can see that it can stretch as low as something like a $0.0038 per Jasmy. That's okay. We would have to wait and see, right? If we start getting deeper but not breaking that last line of support right here, I would actually be considering buying more Jasmy there, but this is just my own opinion. So in the immediate short term, in the long term, I see the Jasmy price set having a reversal right around this zone right here and continue to the upside. But this is just my own opinion. It's not financial advice. But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I would have to see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.